Hi guys, Jennifer Pruitt here, the former Jennifer Seamus, kind of rebranding myself right now. I want to talk to you today about the power of making a decision. I feel like in 2017 there was a lot of opportunities for me, and I was just kind of so indecisive of really what I was doing. I was kind of doing a few different programs and just trying to figure out what was Jennifer's purpose and what was good for me. And even though I got started in real estate, after I lost everything, it was more important for me that no one else lose everything the way that I did, and to really get educated and to help people with their confidence and self-esteem and understanding that after I lost everything, I knew that there was still a purpose for me not to go back to work, that somehow I was going to continue on this journey and I was going to figure out what that was. And so I made the decision that I wasn't going to work. I made the decision that I wasn't filing bankruptcy, and I made the decision that I was going to have enough money every single month for me and my girls to be okay. And that has happened every single month. I'm not, there's most of you guys know I am in debt. I'm in a ton of debt. I don't really give a shit, because at the end of the day, I have my home. I'm already driving my dream truck. I'm very, very blessed. I make enough money, and there's some months that I make 30 grand, and there's some months that maybe I only make 4 or 5 grand. But I made the decision, and again, so back to the decision. In 2017, I was kind of like, well, what am I doing? What's Jennifer's purpose, and what do I want to do? And I am so passionate about helping other people get past, well, I lost all my money, I can't continue. No, that's bullshit. Well, I can't quit my job. Well, okay, that's true. So how can you follow your dream in another way? And making that decision and understanding that there's an inner voice inside of you that's telling you something, that's nudging you. You can call it intuition, you can call it universal guidance, you can call it God. It doesn't really matter. I've had it my entire life. I've never known what I was going to do when I grow up, so to speak. And so I just continued to follow the opportunities. I moved to Oklahoma at a very young age. I moved to Vegas at a very young age. I moved to Oregon at a very young age. I've always followed my heart. I've always followed my intuition and what's right for me in this life. And I've always taken risks and not really looked back. It's a little bit different now with 2 children, and my risks have to be a little bit calculated. But there's still months last year when I'm not sure if the mortgage is going to be paid or if the truck's going to be paid, but it always has, and it always was, and it always is leading me to my perfect journey, which is one of the reasons why I started Jennifer's Journey in the first place. But I still let fear get into me. These videos scare the shit out of me every single time. It's why I'm not live right now. At some point I will be that comfortable, but today we're going to go ahead and just do this video. But in 2018 and 2017, in December, I made decisions. And I knew in 2018 I was not going to be drinking like I was in 2017. It's okay to drink, guys. I will still eventually. But I wanted to test myself and see if I would really gain this mental clarity and focus. And it turns out it's a true thing, and it's amazing. And now I'm at the point I don't even want to have a glass of wine because I'm afraid to lose that focus the next day. And it's intense. And Manny, you said that would happen, and it did. So it's a pretty phenomenal feeling. But anyway, I made the decision that I was going to get physically fit. I was not going to make excuses. I was not going to have a mom bod forever, like I was done with it. And I joined the gym last year, and I've gone 5 days a week through this year. I just got back from Orlando, didn't have any alcohol. I went to the gym every single day. And last week, 2 weeks ago, I was hiking with a friend, and we were talking about writing our goals. And I had made the decision that I wasn't going to write my goals until I had gone to this event, the David Bayer event. And so I didn't. I did the first 3 weeks of what I do, going through my day, but I didn't make any decisions on what was Jennifer's goal until I knew I was going to gain clarity. I made that decision. I'm gaining clarity at the end of this event. And so I just got back from Orlando, and total conviction in I am who I am, and I have my own truths. And I know that there is power in being grateful for the shit in your life, because you're never going to stop getting it. You're going to get it when you make $10,000 a month, you're going to get it when you make $50,000 a month, and you're going to get it when you're making $1 million in a day. Your shit just gets bigger. It gets more expensive, but it's how you go through it and how you overcome it that decides who you're going to be. And when they get harder, it's because you're leveling up and you're becoming a better person, and that is powerful. So there is power in making a decision and listening to that inner voice that says, I think I want to be a ballerina dancer. Great, make that decision and do it. Don't quit your job and you've never done anything in that field in your entire life, but go sign up for a class. Go do something. You want to be a real estate investor? Go to free classes and figure out what niche is good for you. You want to be a public speaker like me? Cool. You better get around some public speakers, because let me tell you, it's a scary fucking field. But I know I have a message. I know I've gone through some shit, and this that I'm going through is so powerful and has helped my life in so many ways. I told my mom yesterday I'm going to change her life, and I will. She'll be able to quit her job because I'm going to make sure of that. And my brothers will be able to put their kids through college if they want to, because I made that decision that that's important to me, to put my nephews and my nieces through college or whatever they want to do to follow their dreams. That's me. It's not my responsibility. I choose to do that for my family because I've made that decision. And let me tell you what else. It doesn't matter if you believe in God or universal intelligence. Believe in you and only worry about you believing in you. Don't listen to anybody else. These videos scare me because I'm so worried about what people are going to think about me. At this point, I don't really care because this is my life and this is my truth, and I absolutely love what I do. I'm so passionate about it. I came home understanding that I do have a coaching program because of my experiences in the last 2 years. I'm not a Tony Robbins today. At some point, I would like to be something of his stature in a female version. Thank you very much. But I know that I've gone through some things, and already this week, I've had 2 appointments with people that are struggling in their life, that I'm able to help them. And they get it for free because they're my friends, because they stuck by me in the last year, in the last 2 years when I lost everything. And they supported me and they reached out to me. And now that I've overcome some obstacles that they're struggling with, they get the opportunity to have me. Yay! So make a decision. I don't care if it's what you're eating for breakfast. Decide. Don't live this life of I don't care, you pick. Because the second you make the decision, the universe, God, intelligence, your inner guidance, whatever, opens up everything for you that you can't even imagine. I mean, people call it miracles. It's not miracles, but that's cool if you want to call it that. But things open up for you. Opportunities open up for you. I know I'm writing a book. I have the title of my first 2. They will be started this year. 1 will be published this year. I haven't made the decision if the second one's going to or not, because I want to get started on these workshops. I'm going to LA in 2 weeks to get some more clarity on what this workshop is going to be. I announced at my December Facebook Live event that I was going to teach a mastermind on psychocybernetics and the power of being grateful. That is all coming to fruition because I made those decisions. I made a decision that I need to start standing at the front of the room and not being shy like I don't have something to offer, because I do have something to offer. So I hope you guys got value out of this video. I love you. God bless you. Thank you. Have an amazing day and be grateful.